It's crazy the number of buttons you have to press on YouTube to actually go live. It's like they're supposed to be creating it for people. Oh, you know, communicate with people across the world. Make it easy. You'd think they would make it easy. They don't make it easy. You have to have a degree in computer science to get this shit working. Sorry. Ahoy, DV. How you doing, buddy? But we're apparently live. If you can see me, then that means we're live, right? Live on the internets. Oh, doing stuff the last week, just logging in and doing crafting, just getting crafting done. Oh, which is pretty laborious, but it's got to be done sometimes. We're starting to realize that in this game, in Star Wars Galaxies, there's the stuff that you do for fun and there's the stuff that you do to make money. More and more I'm thinking about that being a thing because, well, certainly the things that I like to do, just messing around, don't make any money. So I have to divide my time between doing that and doing stuff that's like, I suppose if it's supposed to be a simulation, then that makes sense, doesn't it? If it's supposed to be Star Wars in life, you have your... But I suppose if you work for the Empire or the Rebellion, you'd get a grant or something, right? House is sold. Oh, you got a few dollars in the bank. That's good. All right. There's my guy doing his performance. I'm going to mess around with my medic today. I had an idea that I need to go and get him the Mustafarian injector for the advanced protection. So I made a note of where the NPC is to start, and we'll go and see, because I've not done that for a while. We have to kill that Stormcaller guy, don't we? Stormlord. Don't know how long that's going to take. I don't think I have any sound on at the minute. Unfortunately. Go and get buffed. So when I get it, it'll be down here, somewhere down here, probably. So those are my like buffs. He might be the first one. Oh, look. Don't know what that guy's doing. Got a droid there. Those are my medic buffs. So what I'm going to do is maybe switch these out because I don't do much of this resource gathering anymore. Thing is, he has so many buffs. It might be that I don't have space for it. That one needs to go there. That one can probably get rid of that. Unlock the window. No, lock window. Maybe remove that. So we've got some more. Those are like active buffs, and these are like long-running buffs. So I can put the advanced protection here, and that can be another one of his standard buffs. store. And have a look where I was up to with him. Let me put my sound on. A little bit of sound. That quest 4 times. Yeah, I will see. I'm going to go and try and do it and just remind myself. I don't know how tough Grist is really at level 90. Let's see what he's got. So he's got decent armor, 600. He's got all his 35s, and I've gone for agility, constitution, and stamina. And his exotics are critical hit reduction, heal action cost, and heal potency. On the gun, on the chest plate, and also on the shirt, probably. There we go. So he's okay in that regard. His carbine's okay. I just got one that's slightly different to what I would normally have. Hi Ryan, hi Dragon. So, he's basically, I mean, he's not... We'll see. And the main reason that I'm going to be a little bit garbage with this guy is that I don't really know the controls and stuff for. I've got them set up a little bit. I know a little bit about got back to grenade, back to ampule, back to bomb, back to jab, all this stuff. That's his own personal heal. He's not very combatty, he's not very tanky, and not very hard hitting. He's basically just medic. So, and I don't have the jewelry set to do like long duration buffs or anything like that, but I can do like half an hour long buffs. So he is a good one to take out on your own and wander around when you don't have to keep having to go back to the med center. But he's I am going to go and get a buff anyway, because having to reapply it every half an hour is a bit annoying. Okay, we've got to look out for the ads. Champions necklace, champions bracelet, medic rings. You know, I should have a better ring and stuff. We'll see. We'll see. If anyone in chat hasn't done the Stormlord and they want to do it, pick up the quest, because I'm doing it from the beginning. So if anyone wants to group. The guy is Sickness of the Stormlord, Mustafar. We talked to Jural first on Mustafar. And what kind of buff is going to be best for a medic? I guess if I'm not grouped, just resistances. I'm going to go for basic resistances and then just do his... maybe a little bit of stamina and a little bit of precision, so he hits a little bit harder from a distance. That'll do. Max duration, go. Exit. Achuta! See you later. Let's go and get buffed. How much money have I got? I should have transferred some money. Never mind. Maybe we'll make some money along the way. Was Isley Starport? Alex, what class do I prefer? I think I prefer my Jedi just through familiarity now from playing for so long, but playing that character for so long. But I want to change, and so I think I might enjoy the medic. I like being useful. It's good to be able to help people. I'm stuck in the wall. Give it a second and I'll pop out of the wall, I think. Auto invite is running for stim drops. We could get some stims from the medic, the officer outside, but I don't think we'll need them. What? I've got this thing, which I can't remember what it is. Describe restorative efficiency. When using this device will increase your precision and stamina. But I don't really know how good that is. And I got the Sith Hollow and some other little... That's a protection one, I think. Wild Force Shard. Full healer with that reckless stimulation. Can tank okay with the reckless stimulation? Is that what I've got here? No, reckless stimulation. What's reckless stimulation, Jens? Don't have much money again. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. Is it reverse engineer stuff? Okay. Advanced protection is so useful, isn't it? It's like... Because you can just have it running all the time, so it's like an extra 100 in... Is it Constitution and Defense and stuff? So to not have it, I just feel like I'm missing something without it. So I need to go and get it. Health, steals health for action and hot will replenish it. Reckless steals health for action. Okay, hold on. Is it an ability then? Reckless stimulation restores some action. Though effective, it is extremely painful and causes loss of health. So steal health for action and hot will replenish it. Okay. Yeah, I get what you mean. Yeah. We're off. Catch the public shuttle. Sound effects are coming in waves there. It sounds like I'm on the beach. Star Wars. No. Come back here. Turn around, pilot. Could have used the Force to stop him, but I'm not a Jedi. Damn it. It's a very high level skill that you guys probably aren't aware of, the ability to stop the shuttles with light Force pull. They added that to the game in quite recently. They may not have done that. I might be lying. What are you looking at, ticket dude? Huh? You look at me like that, eh? What are you looking at? So, I can wear my stormtrooper gear, but when I'm going about messing about, I just wear my robe. This is the gear that I wore with my first character, like when I first started. Tuscan robe and this brown coloured helmet and boots and whatnot. Because I'm not very imaginative. Medic is all about juggling own health and action pools. Okie doke. Oh, I've got my little droid with me, but I just feel like the droids are completely pointless. I'd rather not worry about them. Skip, come on. Not interested. I've seen it so many times. It's not even that good a cinematic. Such low poly. Alright, so this one, way 33202139. 4,000 meters away. All the way up there. So we've got a long way to go. And all I've got for Mustafar with this guy, I don't have my big skiff, I've got my little skiff. My little platform. It's a weird, dumb design, isn't it? Quite Star Warsy though. Silly platform. Sure, we got terrain on. There we go. Oh, chef question, go. Main resource stat that matter are OQ and PE. Yes, except you need the heavy, medium or light nutrients, and they take into account flavor as well. You've got to have good additives. They go in almost every chef recipe calls for one of those three additives, heavy, medium or light, and they require flavor, PE and OQ. So that's when it can get a bit more expensive. But the individual recipes themselves usually just OQ and PE. It's like a foreign language, isn't it? You don't play the game. It's like, what the hell are you talking about? PE? Probably energy? Perfect energy? Pants energy? Potential energy. Of course. You know, it's weird because you don't have to do... I don't do the meditate with this guy. Before fighting. Don't do the little Minoc thing because I think the Minoc is a one per account, isn't it? You can't have more than one Minoc agility familiar thing. So I don't have that. Feel ill-prepared, underprepared. Plethora of energy. The good one, Boosh. Here's one from left field. A phantasmagorical. Yeah, because you think it begins with F, but it doesn't. It begins with P. Puh. Phantasm. Probably energy. Hello, Victor. How are you doing? Trade your familiars. AFK. Yeah. We can trade the familiars, but that's a pain in the butt, isn't it? We trade it between characters. I suppose if I had... go down a little bit. Effects volume, down. Shut up! Ah, I'm stuck. Whee! Get out of here. Need to watch where I'm going. So we have to go around the this way. To go around the mountains. Hi, Steve. P66. Not quite following you there, Jens. But 960 is definitely what you need, and need to be looking out for each of the resource categories. I haven't tried Awakening or Basilisk Boosh. No, Basilisk I have, yeah. That's the Emu, isn't it? Yeah, I played that one for quite a while. That smouldering volcano up there, I think it might erupt. Let's not stop near that thing. Played back in the day, pre and post CU. Yeah, me too. They, I mean, the Emu's mission is to recreate the game, isn't it? Before the CU, so it's a good one for recapturing those early mechanics. I'm glad it exists. But yeah, I like the new stuff in Legends. And the amount of content in the NG, you forget how sparse the early game was, particularly if you're not deep in with a guild and in the early days of building your city and stuff. I think that's where a lot of the content comes from. Which seems to be done on Basilisk now. People are so established. So even if I went to Basilisk for like that early sense of setting up your city, it's a mature server now, so that's not really happening there. But I always keep my eye out for like I think I was talking to someone in the chat about, you know, a server or a community that basically had the idea of like restarts every 6 months. And just like, you know, when they do progression servers for WoW and EQ and stuff, and just roll back to a fresh start every 6 months so you can experience that pioneer feeling. I don't know if there'd be that much demand for it though, really. I don't think people want to... If you know it's going to be wiped in 6 months, what's the incentive to keep playing, kind of thing? Oh yeah. It sounds like you're getting deep into it, Jen. I tend to just look at the numbers themselves. Oh, but I'm not, like I said, I'm not heavy into crafting. I know enough to get by. But I haven't used all the tools and stuff. Pretty in depth from what I've read and heard about aid. It's pretty good. All right. Hi, Jural. Please don't tell me that you are on your way up to with Dr. Namdoat. I'm going to turn the sound down again. It's too loud. Well, I suppose he calls himself the Stormlord. He does. He's fallen to the dark side. Finally, someone with some sense. You shouldn't travel any further up the road. That madman and his followers have almost completely taken over the whole valley. The only people they even tolerate, a group of scavengers who pay occasional homage to the Stormlord. Forgot my manners. I am Jural, a reporter, just hanging about near a dead body on a planet, on a lava planet. Dr. Namdut was uncovering some amazing finds. It would seem that those ruins were once the main temple on Mustafar. He was on the trail of something when the change occurred. He said he had found evidence that a powerful Jedi artifact once housed in the temple and that it might have something to do with why Mustafar is like it is. Okay, so he was corrupted by something. I'm going to go through, get onto the thing. I was going to ask him... While everyone else was worshipping the Stormlord, Talpa yelled at him, calling him a fraud. Dr. Namdoet looked at my brother with such venom and called him an unbeliever. Then he did something. What did he do? I don't really know. One moment my brother was facing down Dr. Namdoet, and the next he was lying on the ground, writhing in pain. All the doctor did was wave his hand. Ah. Is there anything I can do to help? What I can do about taking out his followers. Destroy the Stormlord minions. I'll try doing that first as a starting point. Let me go. Thank you. Try taking out some of his minions. I will. I'll try. Come on, Grist. Yeah, are they still working? Is the Emu planning to have space at some point? I'm really not sure. I'm not sure if that's still on the cards. I've got things mixed up in my head. Someone was correcting me the other day about the timeline of events. It does get a little bit muddled when things came out. I thought Cities came before Jump to Lightspeed, but I think someone was saying they came after Jump to Lightspeed, so I can't remember. I'm really confused. Need to reread the Galaxy Remembered thing. That was a good one. Alright, so minions, where is it? Where are his minions? There's one. Store. We'll see how Grist can do on his own. One of 15. We've got a while to go here. A little bit of grinding. That's okay. What else are we going to do when we're stuck at home? Consolation prize for people who are unhappy with Jump to Lightspeed. Oh, I can't remember that whole thing. I just like, it's nice to play a character that you don't have to run into attack range with. You know, like the Jedi, you have to be in everyone's face all the time. One of his best moves is this, the gas explosion, but it looks so horrible. Uh-oh. Do I have a route? Serotonin, feeling of well-being, rename upbeat in the face of extreme adversity, removes a harmful debuff. Cure affliction, removes bleeding, poison, disease. I don't think I've got a route with this guy. Might as well grab all this. Hold on. Auto loot. I just got to be within range. I'm standing back. Been doing a load of crafting, and there's no more styptic powder left on the server. I need to figure out how to create that. It adds 100 luck for reverse engineering, and I've used up all the styptic powder on the bazaar. So it's a Chugondar cube item, so I need to start researching how to make that for myself now. Hello, minion. Are you standing in a wall? Yes, you are. Oh, well. Which class do I enjoy the most? I think I enjoy my Jedi, my light side Jedi best. It's weird because I didn't want to go Jedi because I'd done Jedi so much. I'm just going to refresh the stream 1 second. Shouldn't go offline or anything, but just for my own observation. I'm losing chat here. Losing chat messages. What were we saying? Yeah, and I put up a poll on the YouTube channel just to see what I should play, and people all said that just overwhelmingly Jedi, so I went for Jedi. But I am enjoying it, and he's become my favourite now. I like the tank. I like the Jedi tank. Well, like I say, it's a bit of a novelty now, being able to shoot things from a distance. My medic's not very good at anything. He's not very DPS-y, but just being able to shoot from a distance is nice. It's, making Chugondar stuff sucks. Yeah, it does a little bit. I've never really got into it, Ryan. It's like another whole new system of crafting. It's like, why bother? Oh, there's loads of minions here. I wish there was more reason to like kneel down like this. There used to be roll commands, like roll into attack and stuff. I don't think it ever really worked. Look, you know, if you're kneeling down, you do a little roll animation sometimes. But there's no point, really. And it looks a bit silly. Ugh. But even though this character's not particularly hard-hitting, he still kills them quicker than my light side Jedi. Very slow with the damage. Let's see if we've got any stuff. I've got a box of glowing items at home, so who knows. I don't think I've got anything really good, so I won't be able to make the advanced styptic powder. You probably need some really rare shit for that. I don't know where you farm the loot. Gotta figure all that out. Oh well. Faintly glowing. They're all faintly glowing. Hi, Grimdread. Chugon dart item to make the main component. Yeah, it's like the collections, isn't it? It's if you add collections and loot, random loot, it's a way for them to add repeatable content that keeps people grinding and keeps people doing stuff. But there's a fine line between content and just grind. Oomph. Alright, we've got 3 minions around us. Now that's working well, Jen. The reckless thingy thing to top up your stamina. That's really good. Ba-ba-bum. I might as well grab all this stuff. Lava rock thing. I don't think that's a Chugondar item. That's just fluff. It's just a fluff item. I feel like I've gone back to basics here, just looting things and taking it easy. Oi, you. Little EE5, is it? What's my gun? E5. Ah, because he's a character I've not used very much. All these gems again. I need all those. We'll wait for these guys to respawn. The smuggler is good, apparently, for melee. He's a good option for meleeing and beyond Jedi, which is good, isn't it? Amazon delivery person, and I am delivering blaster bolts to the area. Yeah. Just give yourself a little job in the game, an RP job. What's going on with my camera here? Sorry, guys. Shit. What's that? I can't really tell. It doesn't really matter, does it? Doesn't really matter. More minions upstairs. I'll go and find them. Save waiting around here. Can we run up the side of the mountain, you think? Up we go. Hello. I'm going to kneel down, try and take him by surprise. Now, if I were a spy here, we could pop out of stealth and do loads of damage. I do miss that with my spy, who I turned into a entertainer. Do I have I don't have a combat macro set up with Grist. I have a heal macro. He's in the wall, I think. Oh no, he's not. This is the last one. But hey, alright, return to Joral. On my pallet, basically just a flying crate. And not even a nice one like a big dragon. A stupid box. Cardboard box. I've slapped a motor on the bottom of it. Works, doesn't it? As long as it works. Someone's found some resources. I think smugglers... Yeah, because even Bounty Hunter I don't think has many good options for melee. It's all ranged mostly with the Bounty Hunter, isn't it? So I don't know if I think Smuggler's second best for melee, but I could be wrong. Maybe Spy is good as well. Don't know what Spy is like close up. How did your mission go? Pretty well. I slaughtered people. Maybe the minions are just not powerful enough to have any effect. I think they're going to have to aim higher. Listening. Not all of the Stormlord's worshippers died. Some of them took on traits. I call them zealots. Maybe their strength adds to this. If they were eliminated, maybe Talpa would get better. Okay, I will hunt down zealots. Kill 10 zealots. Star Wars equivalent of kill 10 boars, I guess. Did I kill it? I don't think I saw any zealots there, so I need to go further in, probably. Make a Bothan, yeah. Many Bothans died to bring us this information. Pensive look of distress and regret. Admiral Akbar, please. We can see here the star orbiting the forest moon of Endor. I think the zealots are all up here, and this is where it gets tricky because they're all packed together. There's a zealot, there's a zealot. Get off this so they don't destroy my speeder. Hello! We're not messing around. Alright, I'm going to fart on them. Green stench. Got you. Aha. I wish I had a root or a snare with the medic. You approve of my Admiral Akbar voice. Very good. Here you go. More zealots, please. There's one. Ah! Just walked right into them. I don't think they're attacking. Oh, yes, they are. Look. Look at that. Scum! I feel like everything's attacking me here. I think I've pulled the entire mountain. Alright, we survived that. Let's say half the time at the minute I'm just getting confused between my main character and this new one, so it takes some getting used to, I guess. Like, I keep hitting my heal over time rather than my main heals and stuff. Alright, back we go. You were the guys that I was trying to get to. Ah, there's a zealot. 3 of them. Holy moly. Block grenade covered in adhesive goo. Right, so is that my... Back to Ampule. Restore some health to your target from long range. This ability draws from the same supply. Dose of Bacta that heals a target over time with level 70 heal. Dose of Bacta that heals all targets in your area. Bacta spray that heals all from... Alright, I just need to get familiar with what I'm doing again. So, a spray of Bacta that heals all friendly targets in the area. That one heals a target over time with level 70 heal. Spray of Bacta that heals all friendly targets. So I think that's all friendly targets. All targets in your area. So that's my big super heal. That's the heal over time. What's the difference between the ampule and the Bacta grenade? Restore some health. Same Bacta supply as your Bacta spray. See, it says that certain of these abilities draw from the same recharge pool as others, so draws from the same Bacta supply as your Bacta grenade. Is that the Bacta grenade? That's the Bacta bomb. That's the Bacta ampule. That's the Bacta grenade. Screw it. I just have to watch the cooldowns for a while and just get used to it. Ah, jeez. There's my heal over time. Go and fart on them again. Yeah, I'm very confused. I like the sound of the gun. Sounds like just a chunky machine gun. Minions. Guards. Any more zealots around here? There's one. But he's in the middle of a load of them. Zealot. Try and find some that are on their own. Good try. Let's see how many appear. 4. I'm out of here. Got it. Alright, give up now, guys. Just wanted to kill your mates, not all of you. Just one of your friends I needed to kill. Jeez, this guy really wants me dead. Just leave me the hell alone. Want my blood? Am I out of combat? I am. Ah, a nice day to murder some people. Hi, John. John Wick. Welcome to the chat. I was thinking about doing some PvP at some point. They've just added some new flashpoints. I could have a look at those. See what that's like. I do more PvE than PvP. William, I think I'm okay at the minute. I'll give a shout out in the chat if things get scary. I think right now I can do it pretty much. Talpa looks a lot better. Nice. Thinking of someone who's more fanatical than all of the zealots combined. The prophet. He is a prophet. Alright, so we have to defeat the prophet of the Stormlord. Is he the guy at the beginning here? There's a named NPC near the beginning. Hey Zara. Welcome. Why am I going on foot? I need to go on I bought a speeder for a reason. Skiff even. This must have been in the background. I'm sure it must have been in the background in Revenge of the Sith or something. Was it one of those... Is it the bottom of one of those weird headed droids that you see flying around that picks up C-3PO? That is in Attack of the Clones. Looks like the base of that thing. Alright, enter, exit, enter, exit, enter, exit. There we go. So is it this guy? Scar? Defeat the prophet of the Stormlord. Sickness of the Stormlord. Jarell's brother is showing signs of recovery. Himself, the prophet of the Stormlord. Support the Stormlord should lose. Is he? I think from memory, he's around the other side of where the Stormlord is. Let's have a look. God, it's such a nice day here. Really nice. High summer. I have been out, so I feel okay going online. But I think you've got to get out, particularly when you're isolated and stuff like this. Got a bit stir crazy inside, so I had a nice wander around. Lots of people out and about. Just As long as you stay a little bit distant from them. I think he's in there. Yeah, he is. Store. Alright, don't attack me. Do not attack me, please. Kill you first, just so he doesn't get attacked. Alright, here we go. Let me just bring this guy out. Call companion. Ah, screw it. It's not worth it. Buff, buff. Hey, he's got the same robe on as me. I want some of his I want his sandals. They look really cool. Some kind of Sith Buddhist. You're mixing real religions, sir. You must choose what you believe in. Back to what's his face? Back to Jiral, I think. Roth. Hey, just another guy. RE suit by chance? Did you make it yourself? I made some of my attachments myself, but most from the bazaar, I think, because unless you have one of each crafter, you can't really make everything you need. Jawas in stereo. I love all these, having not found these collection items before. They're all useful again. Only thing is, I can't open the window because of all the playing children and sounds on the thing, so converse. Trying to make the stream as good as possible. I don't know, he's still made of fever and hasn't opened his eyes. I am afraid there is only one way to be certain. I must ask you to kill the Stormlord. Okay, I'll try. I'll try. I don't know if you can do it solo with a medic, but we'll see. Hey, Cannonball. Not sure, AZ, about resources. I did see there's a shipwright down here doing some mining. He's obviously found something useful. What does this thing do? That thing. That gives me... It doesn't last very long, but it gives me a boost to precision and stamina for 125 for 20 seconds, so I've just wasted that. Well, that's good for a medic, I guess. And this thing, the Sith Holocron, which I think I've just used, so I don't have any buffs now. Excuse me, let's go around the side so we don't get aggroed by absolutely everything. Store. Is he a level 90 gold? Not sure about my rotations. It's a bit confusing when you don't know the character. I'm waiting for that big heal. That one. Shouldn't have done that. Let's try that one, number 4. God, that's garbage. One more. Big heal. Well, thank you for that tip with the reckless healing thing. It's really important. Just you top up your stamina with it. It just juggles stamina and health. Boom. What did we get? Nothing. Oh, I got the robes of the Stormcaller. Constitution 50, strength 80. Does anyone want the robes of the Stormcaller? It's good for Jedi if you haven't... is it actually Jedi specific? Yeah, it's Jedi specific. I think it has some basic resistances on it. It's Lucent Force Protection. So I think that's pretty good. Like if you don't have the Shatter Cloak yet or the Robe of Hate, the Sith equivalent, the Robes of the Stormcaller are pretty good. Oh, is it lagging, AZ? Level, Robes of the Stormcaller, 80. Yeah, 80 to equip. I got an ID badge. I don't think that's... maybe it is junk loot. Dimly glowing thing. Onyx jewelry is junk, I think. Sell that at junk dealers. Lava rock tools. Lava tongs, I should say. Decorated lava rock. That's no use to me. Oh, okay. Store. You did it. Talpa is already feeling better. He is still extremely weak and it will take him a while to recover, but I can tell he's going to make it. You are very brave to help us out like that. Okay. Mustafarian Injector. Nice. So this is a really good one for just having that buff up all the time. Was the main reason I wanted to come and do this. So let's put it in our backpack. Infrared binoculars are no use really. Maybe if we do some PvP, but binoculars. Let's put the injector there. Alright, you know, you try and get all your characters to have the same stuff on the same slots, but so you don't get confused, isn't it? But I don't think it's actually possible. So, Mustafarian Injector, bang, ba-bang. I must biolink it. Biolink. You basically just have that running all the time and it gives strength plus 100, precision. And maybe, well, precision is useful to me. I thought advanced protection was actually protection of some kind. Strength and precision help you when you're in melee to defend and stuff, but I don't know if it's useful for a ranged guy. Precision is nice, I guess. Put it there. All right, where are we going now? Don't know. That's all I had in mind. It seemed to take a lot longer last time, but then when I'm not talking to chat and stuff, it goes quick. It goes quicker when you're talking to people. Is strength relevant to range though, DV? All right. Tatooine, shall I go home? Oh, I can't go home. Go to Coronet. Strength is block. Do you still block when you're at range? Do you block enemy fire? Or sort of block melee attacks when they're melee attacking you? You still. We're always. I'm always streaming when you're driving around in your van, Jen. Anyway, that really helped. That tip you gave me. I couldn't have done that without that tip for the reckless stimulation. That's really important. Great. I'll just go and dump this loot. Wrong place. Strength is blocked for all classes. Okay. So it is useful. See you later, AZ. Got to dump all the loot, haven't we? So I know where I'm up to. ID badge is it junk loot? I think it is. Blocks range fire as well. Cool. Sorry, shouldn't spin the camera around when I'm streaming like that. Make people dizzy. I love it when a plan comes together. The idea was to go and get a buff. We got a buff. The officer is a really good support class, very in-demand POW. He gives all sorts of buffs into groups, makes them better. So he's a good support class, as well as the healer. But if you want to actually heal wounds, medic, I think, is the only real option. Just going through all the classes in my head. Yeah. Some of them can heal themselves pretty well, but not others. You can also make some money as officer. Well, I don't know if it's a big money maker, but people want the buffs, officer stims. You can call in this like shuttle that comes down and gives these really cool stim packs. If you're in a group, those are really handy. But people do it in Mos Eisley as well. Just stand there doing bringing in the officer thing. I don't know if people tip for that, what the convention is for that, but there's always someone in Mos Eisley doing officer stims, and you kind of just automatically ask for a group invite and they give you access to their supply drop. Pretty cool. These are all my dimly glowing things. A small mining blah, a tool frequently used in Mustafarian mining operations. So, I don't want that. It's no use. I'll dump this. I got some meat the other day when I was doing some footage for my thing on money. Some meat, so I dumped that. Oh no, that's, I tell you what, my Ithorian cook wants this. Put it in here. Processed meat, it's like rubbish. Rubbish meat goes in there. And then think, because is it? Let's put the ID badge in there. Let's assume it's junk loot. We'll investigate later. Have a little bit of a sit down. Oh, that was hectic. Would you say medic or officer in higher demand? I would probably guess medic is in higher demand than officer. But officer is a lot of fun. There's my dog. Hold on, just go and check the door. Such a scary dog. It scares away the Amazon people. Get away from our house. What are you trying to do? Give us books. Bite your face off. Right. Someone was talking about PvP. That might be a bit of fun. We get our ass kicked in PvP. Should go and check it, just because I have not done that yet. Right. Should I go and get rebuffed if I'm going to do PvP? PvP. Mos Eisley. No burglars. Just the dog. Terrifying. He has a scary bark, but he has no courage whatsoever. If anyone like challenges him, he's a scaredy cat. Oh, plenty going on today in Star Wars Galaxies. God, that Mandalorian looks awesome. Purple. Pretty much going on all the time, pal, but in certain places. So there's different forms of PvP. There's space PvP. There are certain areas of the galaxy that you try and claim in order to take possession of them, like various cities. And then they added this thing recently, which are called Flashpoints. Which I'm going to try in a second. I'm just going to go out of Mos Eisley where it's very laggy and go from somewhere where it's not laggy. This is just superstition. I don't think this matters, but I prefer to go from somewhere less populated. So we see. I mean, I see what the flashpoints are like. Like I say, I'm no expert. And really, you don't stand any chance in PvP unless you're in a group and a little bit coordinated. So in the early days, people remember the temporary enemy flags where you could kind of stumble across PvP anywhere in the galaxy. That kind of doesn't happen so much. You can declare as overt and just wander around, and if you run into any other characters who are declared for PvP, it can happen when you run into each other anywhere. Oh, that's another one. There's Restus, which is an open PvP zone where lots of people go for PvP. So yeah, you can find it, but obviously certain areas more than others, and certain times. The peak for players seems to be, for me, like 10 or 11 o'clock at night, which is like early afternoon, I think, in America. I think when people get home from work and things, and definitely on the weekends, it's busier. Saturdays and Sundays. All right, so I don't think there's much prep I can do here. I've only got a couple of buffs. This is where like an officer would be good. So how you get into the new flashpoints is I took down the thing here. You type in GCW flashpoint status. So currently active flashpoint, abandoned outpost on Endor, time remaining 40 minutes. To transport to the Imperial camp, click transport, the cost is 5k. PvP command time is reduced inside flashpoint zones. So I don't know, let's transport there and see what happens. I'm gonna die, guys. You ready? Imperial recruiter. Converse. So I'm ready to resume my duties. I think that means that I go from on leave to combatant, and then I have to declare for PvP. Let me put my Stormtrooper gear on if I'm going PvP. Take off my boots, gloves. Stormtrooper! just one Stormtrooper. Converse. Ready to resume my duties. Before I start your paperwork, though, I want to make sure that you are serious about returning to active duty. If you run into most rebels, they will attack you on sight. Are you returning to active duty? Yes, sir. Take 30 seconds. So, the Galactic Civil War abandoned outposts. I've got a waypoint to this abandoned outpost. And this is Endor. I'm up here, the top north of Endor, north of the map. So we'll just head on foot and see if anyone attacks us. We do my Mustafarian injector since I've spent some time getting it. Effect: you are now a combatant. Enemy NPCs will attack you on sight, but you cannot be attacked by enemy players. Okay. So there's my friend there. Guild Umbra. I need to go and get yeah. Aha. Can I attack? I need to declare CW. Do I do PvP? PvP. You will be assigned to special forces any moment now. Where's this guy? He's there. Uh-oh. Ooh, dead straight away. You want to take out a bounty? No. Imperial Aid Station. Let's go. I want to leave you and not be attacked. Hold on. Need to wait for my weakened state to go away. Cloning sickness. I'm extremely weak. How do I stop the cloning sickness? Well, I guess we need... Can you, droid, can you help me get rid of the cloning sickness? Converse. Cloning process, incompetent, 5,000 credits, I'll pay.
My scans indicate you're in perfect health.
Okay,
How do you feel?
I'm going to back up. Keep a... Wait for me! I have absolutely no abilities. So those guys are bad guys, I think. Guild Umbra. I think someone's targeting me. Want to help this guy? I'm just gonna go around and heal this dude. For some reason the other guy's not getting in a group with us. Why am I not healing? Downloaded the game last night, made it engineer. Oh, cool. Nice one, Cannibal. New role. Want to go Special Forces. There we go. You are now a member of the Special Forces. Will be attacked by enemy NPCs. Okay. Where are all the baddies? So I guess we're just waiting around for, like, any rebel players to come along and group up or whatever. We just hang around here. Novice angler. We've got a fisherman in the middle in the middle of the group there. Hi, Outlaw Jesse. It's my favorite planet. I really like... Oh. Okay, so they're trying to take out me first, seems like. Alpha strike on the medic. Do we just start, we get attacked like that and just start spamming heals, I guess? Here comes someone on the right. Is that an NPC? It's just an NPC. You know, like, no one stays in one place, do they? They keep running around. So, like, it's hard to actually defend anywhere when people are running around like headless chickens. Trying to snare someone. I think there might be a spy around here who's trying to like take one of us out while the others aren't looking. Here comes someone, I think. Rebel Commando. Rebel Commando. What's that? Getting buzzed by someone on that park speeder, I think. Hi, top 10. Just doing a little bit of PvP. I don't do this very often, so I don't really know what I'm doing. You play this game as well, Outlaw? Nice. The new flashpoints that have just been added, so you kind of just do a slash command and come to one of these flashpoints, and there's a new one every like 60 minutes, I think. Kind of boring, isn't it? You're not in a very, you know, it's not particularly good time, the middle of the afternoon in the UK, so I think that's why there's no one around here. Someone getting attacked. Ah, shit. Yeah, they just take out the medic too quick.
My scans indicate you're in perfect health. How do you feel?
Ready to resume my duties? Yes, sir. Is there a short? Does anyone know if there's what's the shortcut to go combat to go special forces? Special forces. Hi, Stylencer and JD. Hello. Stay near commandos and medics in PvP so the buffs reach you. Be attacked. So when I get attacked next time, I need to, what is it? Like do some stuff to get rid of those debuffs, but they do this thing where they like lock me down as soon as they hit me. JD, I've been on for, how long have I been on? For a while. Alright, you're going to alpha strike me. Well, screw you. Yeah, I think Tor has some good points, doesn't it? But there seems to be more to do in Galaxies that just keeps me interested. Tor's kind of like that WoW model of just repeated questing. You've got to be ready as soon as they appear. Otherwise, they just get hammered straight away. This would be a good time when we were talking about officers earlier, if we had an officer in the group. So I think basically I'm bait at the minute. Like there's one rebel running around whose strategy seems to be run into the middle of the three of us and try and kill me quick, which is kind of okay. Let him do it. we'll let him do it one more time, and then if that's what happens, then we might have to organise some PvP, because this is just boring the shit out of me. Up and down the hill, waiting for kamikaze rebels to pounce on us. There's one. Attack him, guys. Attack him. I'm the medic. You fight. You're supposed to be the good people here. There's my boys. There's my boy. One v4, yeah. This is boring. Sorry, I know it's like it's not a good demonstration. Anyone watching like of PvP in the game? There's so many like cool PvP things, and I'm here at the wrong time without an arranged group. This is just a pickup group, and there's like one rebel attacking this flashpoint. So don't judge the PvP in the game based on this little bit here. There's a lot more interesting stuff, and I think these flashpoints are interesting at better times of the day. Towards the evening and at weekends, I bet it's really hectic and fun. Have a potato system and can play without it. Oh, yeah, that's another benefit I hadn't thought of, Cannibal. You know, the other thing about is I like to stop and like have a smoke and have a drink and chill out a little bit, and I can't really do that in PvP. I've got to be ready all the time. Ready. He's ready like a spider. Ready. What's that guy doing? Why is he buzzing around on his speeder 24/7? Vefit. Crash at a specific point, lost save in KOTOR. Crashed twice. Oh. It corrupted your game files. It's a pisser. I didn't have much trouble playing KOTOR, but then I played it years ago, so I mean, stuff can crop up over time, can't it, as the game ages? New operating systems and whatnot. So that's a bugger. Rebels, where are you? Come get us, rebels. Yeah, we're not even hiding. We're just making ourselves really visible. So hopefully some rebels will think PvP. /PvP is the command. I mean, I'll remember that, but okay, we need to make ourselves look even more vulnerable. Shall I lay down? I don't want to piss these guys off. They're already wound up like springs. Why is everyone who takes part in PvP think it's the most important thing that's ever been happening in the universe? Top 10 Star Wars gems. I always think about Jedi power battles for some reason. They're one of my favourites from back in the day. And I played through Dark Forces, the first one, not so long ago on my channel. That was good fun, because I'd never completed that, just played little bits. It's basically a Doom clone. But the first level is Kyle Katarn stealing the Death Star plans. It's just like, oh, I'd forgotten about that before Rogue One. It was all in this game. Those are two that spring to mind. I never played Jedi Knight and Jedi Outcast, but I did play Jedi Academy. That was good. I like the fact that you could create your own character in that. Create your own Jedi character. And more recently, I liked what's the most recent one? The Souls-like one. It was good. It was good. It was very linear. Not much opportunity for customization and options there. So I played a little bit of Force Unleashed, not an awful lot. Oh, hello. Oh, hello. It's saying hello. What's stasis? That guy said I need to stasis? Is that a medic ability? Reckless, stimulation, back to efficiency. Any medics in the chat who can help? How do I use stasis? Buff? Possibly. Oh. Thanks, TV. All right. So heal rifle carbine. Whoops. Between neurotoxin, bleed, cloud, and heal dot for vital strike, you will get some representative DPS. Oh. I'm going to go and have a look at my expertise. I got some good tips off those guys. Said, what did he say? He said, yeah, what is a heat rifle? Ah, he said heat rifle carbine. All right, well, that was good first look at it. I don't know how, I don't feel like it was very successful, but can't say I haven't had a go. And can I change my status? Can I, if I do PvP, does that get rid of PvP? You're currently processing your request. You will be reassigned to regular combatant duty in 5 minutes. So just toggle PvP as /PvP. Let's head over here. Stasis, and we can go and have a look once to relative safety. It doesn't really matter if someone kills me. Thanks, Cannibal. I missed him going away. X-Wing TIE Fighter Flight Sims. You need to try Emu. I tried Emu. Played it for quite a while. We're heading out to Tatooine. Must enter. Well, look at all the red blips on the map now that I'm Special Forces. I don't think I can even get out of here without getting attacked. That's the life of a stormtrooper for you. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. These guys are a lot easier. So the what is it, the territory, whoever controls the territory kind of cycles. So last time I came through here, all these guys were stormtroopers, but now they're rebels because the control has gone to rebel in the meantime. That's kind of happening all the time, depending on who wins these various battles at different cities, I think. It's a pitched battle to get back to my house now. Oh, good to hear, Ian. I'm glad it helped. Yeah, I think they are red dots because they're dying very easily. There is we got a go. So I have an electricity gun at the minute. That guy was saying get a heat carbine. Maybe that's good for the dot. It dot all the enemies. Small motor. Yeah, it would be very hard to play the game, you know, with the targeting commands set up as they do it with the NGE from the beginning. And I think You know, if there was one thing that you could change about Legends, because I think most people who play the game kind of who are into PvP or the end game content do those changes to their key map and stuff. But you have to do it manually at the minute. So it'd be good if there was an option to just start the game with all of that in place. Like a new preset or something. Whee! Right. Still getting attacked. See if we can get in my house. Probably not. Oh yeah, I can. I can get inside. All right, time to relax. Let's take the helmet off and have a sit down. That's what Grist looks like with his big mustache. Looks like a trucker, modelled after Jens, I think. I didn't stasis anyone in PvP. I want to have a look at what I'm missing here with the stasis thing. Those guys were saying I needed to do stasis. So where is stasis? To try and... Lethal aim, burst, enhanced medic specialization, stasis field. Right, it's the one thing that I haven't got because I couldn't see a benefit to it, but obviously in PvP it's beneficial. So stasis field. The target receives an extreme defensive increase while movement is extremely hampered and offense capability is all but negated. So that's the thing that I use to buy time. They were saying that one and that one. So I think I'm going to put that one there. That's really important for juggling stamina. It's like I'm like learning a new class here, aren't I? It's been a while since I've done that. Cure affliction. Put those there. So evasion is good. Attempt to elude non-boss foes. Currently ending combat and provides a defensive bonus for a short period of time. Reduces hate on bosses. So evasion is useful in PvP, those guys are saying. And I definitely need to go and get stasis. What I'd done really was just pump everything into healing. And stasis, I thought, well, I'm probably not going to get attacked. I'm going to be at the back. But of course, in PvP, the enemy just comes straight at you. So it's very handy. Agility, I might get rid of that agility actually. I don't think the agility matters. I should really, and also I'm going to forget all of this stuff. Flipping heck. I'm going to forget it all. Prince damage almost rooted, yeah. So I think I'm going to get rid of footwork, which will free up. Well, I need one of these in order to open up these, I think. So which is best, do you think? Strength, agility, or precision? We'll try and remember everything. And go and respec. Keep the back to bomb, skip back to grenade. Okay. Okay. Let's build a medic who's going to survive in PvP. Doom medic. Yeah, I want something in between. Something that's going to be okay in PvP, but also allows me to be good in a group for PvE. Let's have a look. Hello, Profession Council. It's been a while since I've seen you. Reset my expertise. Sounds interesting. I'll take it. Free respec. Back to bomb is better than grenade. You're a Star Wars lore fan. I guess I know a little bit. I'm not super. I wouldn't claim to be an expert in Star Wars lore. I know bits. I know certain sectors of the lore more than others. Gets a bit confusing now because you're not sure what is canon and what's not. Oh look, I got some Flashpoint tokens. Imperial token redeemable for rewards. I got 18. Stack. Oh look, I haven't got the token container. What do I need to do to? I did a flipping tutorial on it. All right, so let's have a look here. So how much do I need? So to start that, I think I should go precision rather than agility. Back to bomb. Reduce hate generated by healing allies. So the things that are most important to me are these. I want to be able to have high armor. I'll just get everything that I think I definitely want. Like enhanced strength, evasion, subtlety. We'll come back to these things in a minute. First, enhanced block and enhanced dodge. Oh, flipping heck, I lost connection. Darn it! I think I should probably go and get that with Grist. Dark Forces versus Doom. Doom. Doom is more visceral and fast. Dark Forces are like the little... It was like an intermediate stage, wasn't it, between Doom and like Quake, when they started messing around with being able to look up and down and stuff. Is that Dark Forces? I'm pretty sure that you could look up and down in Dark Forces. And it was full 3D, was it? Like halfway between Doom and Quake. That's a good point, Jens. Let me do... I'll do what comes instinctively to me, which is I want all that. I want that. That. Flurry. I don't want flurry. I want that. I want to be able to buff people so that when I'm in a group and we're away from Mos Eisley, I can buff people. And then medic specialization. So back to concentration. Increase the amount of heal by the Bacter infusion. Vital efficiency. Strike. So I just want to enhance. I just want to unlock all these things. So I think I should grab those. That. Top. That. Cure affliction I would definitely want. Decreases cooldown time of all revive and area revive. Back to efficiency. Alright, we've got stasis now. Serotonin boost induces a feeling of well-being, allows the target to remain upbeat in the face. It removes the harmful debuff. I want that. Blood cleansers. So what were you guys saying? Back to bomb? Forget, don't go back to grenade, go back to bomb. All right. So back to bomb, not back to grenade. So I can save some stuff there. What do you think? Decrease cooldown time of all revive and area revive abilities? I'm not sure that's so important. I don't know if that's very important. Back to bomb. So I need some of this. Reduce. Reduces the effectiveness of enemy healing. Creates imbalance in the target, leaving them listless and reducing movement speed. See, these are offensive abilities, and I don't really care about that for this character. I want to be a healer. It makes more sense to me to go really strong healing than half of this stuff. Bomb is the big heal, but does it not make sense to have back to grenade as a backup for when your bomb is on cooldown? Grenade and bomb uses the same cooldown. That's weird, isn't it? Cheers. All right. So I've got 8 left. Unleashes a flurry of melee attacks. Lethal aim. Wild spray of gunfire. I don't care about doing damage. How did I get into it? I heard about it from the Massively website. They cover all kinds of MMOs and stuff. They've been going for years, and I followed them for a long time. Increases damage caused by vital strike. Well, it's not in my nature, but I will go for something like reduces the effectiveness of your enemy's healing. Creates a chemical imbalance in the target, leaving them listless. I'm going to go for this. I'm just going to go for healing. At some point in the future, I'll look at stuff to make me more powerful, you know, fighty. But for right now, I just need to get used to healing and defensive stuff. Reduces hate generated by healing analyst. That'll do for now. I've got stasis, that's the main thing. And you guys have helped me with some alright. They did shut the game down, Fergal. This is a server that's been set up by players. Serotonin Purge for PvP removes buffs on your enemy. Serotonin Purge. Where's that? That one. Alright, let's go for that for now. We got it. We'll go tanky. I'm more familiar with tanks, so let's go for tank for now. And we've got to add all this stuff back in without getting super confused. Remove, remove, remove. So, my buffs go back in there. Combats. And dodge. Block. Precision. Strength. Whoa. So that one's the final one. I think I've got PvP, area revive, those are all in place. So now, area revive, back to Ampule. 6, I've already got that, I think. Ampule 6. Back to bomb. Back in there. Back to burst. Got that. Back to infusion. Back to jab. Back to spray. So that's cure affliction. Got my blood cleansers. So these are my oh shit buttons. Evasion. Reckless stimulation, very important. Serotonin boost. Stasis field. So I've got stasis field, other, stasis field, self. Metal strike 7. Oh my goodness. Right, I need to figure all this stuff out now then. So back to Ampule, back to bomb. That thing. Thyroid rupture to debuff. Okie dokie. No, I don't have any delusions of grandeur at the minute. I just have delusions of, I don't know, learning something new. Removes the weakened state. So, I mean, the weakened state is really not something that matters until kind of out of combat, so I can move that out of the way. That's the one that I want. Stasis field self. Stasis field self should be there. And maybe stasis field other. Hold on. I'm gonna move those there. Evasion. That'll do. I got to get it somewhere that makes sense in the way with the way I play the game at the minute, or otherwise I'm going to get hugely confused. So that'll do for now. And I'm off to go and get this box of treasures. Box of storing tokens in. I think that's the technical name. How many slots does the backpack have? Have a look. You mean capacity? That one has 50. Carry 50. So what's the point? I'm curious, what's the point of there being two things to choose from here then, between back to bomb and back to grenade? If they both share the same cooldown and one is obviously better than the other, what's the point of there being two? Restore some health to your target. From long range, this ability draws from same back to supply as your back to spray. Long range healing that restores a large amount of health to your target. This ability draws from the same back to supply as your back to jab. Back to spray, back to burst, back to infusion, back to jab. Huh. All right, well. Where am I? Am I in Mos Eisley? Yes, I am. Grenade is ranged AoE heal. Bomb is single target. The names are confusing. Grenade is ranged AoE heal. Okay. But you've already got those with the like you were saying with the spray, haven't you? So you don't need another one. Can I get to Aurelia? Sorry, I cannot do business. You must speak with my counterpart. So I haven't even been. So this is my first trip to Aurelia with Grist. Let's go. Let me go a little bit covert here. They don't all go on guard as soon as I appear. No one would know. No. Oh, look at that. Emerged. So, Dathomir. Grist has absolutely no skill in piloting. He's garbage. My plan was to make one Imperial guy and one Rebel guy. So if I ever feel like messing around with TIE fighters, this is the guy to do it with. I'm not a Tusken Raider. I just look like one. But I actually speak. I speak. Did I come to the wrong place? Where's Aurelia? I know vaguely where it is. Let's go south. Southeast. We'll see if we can find it without a waypoint. Yeah, I understand language. I don't need the signs. some chassis blueprints. I was totaling up in my head earlier, like stuff that I still haven't done in this game, and there's lots. And they keep adding new stuff. There's the Secrets of the Siren quest I want to do. There's stuff with this guy. There's space with this guy. There's heroics. There's PvP. There's all the new quests that they're adding. I don't think there's ever going to be an end to Star Wars Galaxies at this rate. Which is good. I'm not complaining. But it does make me think, like, earlier in the year, or was it last year, when I felt like there was nothing else I wanted to do, that was coming from a different place. It must have been like, I'm just fed up with playing games, or I've just played this one game too much. The idea that there's nothing else to do now seems weird in my head. Because there's loads. Another chef question. For things like Leathery Hide, is it just OQ that matter because they don't have PE? Yes. OQ is the only thing that matters. Bone, hide. Structural, basically. Yeah, for the new trailer. I'm editing the new trailer. Gonna be good. It's gonna be good. Lots of people working on it. I just have to not cock it up. There's nothing extra I have to do here. I just talk to the guy, don't I? There's no, like, starting quests to talk to people in Aurelia that I've completely forgotten about. We'll soon see, anyway. See you later, dude. EV out. I think it's there, that weird square there. Oh, it's getting hot in here. Right, we drop down to the desert floor. We should start seeing some mist soon. Did anyone see the 500 view? There are 500 people there. Lag is crazy. The lag is strong with this one. I need to find the waypoint here. We got that done pretty quick, the Stormlord dude. Forget how big the planets are in this game. You can't just go in the general direction. 1,000. Oh, I was going right. So it is that square there. Right. Set name, Aurelia. I bet it's in, after all that, I bet it's in the points of interest. Oh no, it's not. Terminal. There, you can get it. You look for terminals. Super laggy. Whereabouts are they? There we go, there's the music. Hi Beaumont. The stream's going really well. I've done some... I got a Mustafarian injector for my dude. And did some PvP. Wasn't too bad. After I figured out how to declare PvP and stuff, we were okay. But it meant I had to respec a little bit. Got a new skill and stuff, so I'm learning. The Mayor of Aurelia. So the boy that I need to talk to for this is in here, isn't it? It's a special container. I think it's Rohak. There we go. Hi Rohak. Happy to help you. I need to get the box of achievements, please. I can put all my crap in there. It was an adventure. It was good fun. Bit nerve-wracking. I realised with PvP I can't relax as much. Now, got one. I think from memory the next one is in here. Oh, it's done now. What were they harvesting? Do you know? Mustafar seems to be the one that's always the best because you can't put the harvesters down, so they give incentive for people to hand harvest, don't they? Is there one in this place? Can't quite remember. Don't think so, no. Next one is up here, I think. I haven't sold any blue milk lately, or any milk at all, any exceptional milk. I was selling that for a while. No blue milk. I don't think there's any demand for it. I know you're probably joking, but it's a light one. It's like a very light buff, so I don't think people really go for it. There you are, small figurine. I sold some Denelian fizz pudding though. That sold out. Like I made 1,000 units of Denelian fizz pudding, and it sold out in 4 days. Just boom, so quick. People love that stuff, but it's a bugger to make. You need really good milk, and there hasn't been a good milk spawn for a while. God, I sound like Bree from the Massively thing. Insane crafting person. But I keep checking occasionally craft and that program, that mod thing. There's some good milk at the minute, but it needs to have overall quality, potential energy, and flavor. That's the thing, and a lot of so it has good stats, but and if it doesn't have good flavor as well as those other main stats for food, you can't create the additive very well. That will mean the end item is not great. It's hard to think of talking about anything else that you could make you sound like more of a massive nerd than talking about crafting in Star Wars Galaxies. I know this because they're editing that video. When you edit a video and you watch footage so much, it just gets burned into your head where everything is. And exactly where all these little figurines are, because even a short video, 5-minute video, if it's edited, it takes a while. There we go. Last one. Yeah, only you guys would understand what the hell I'm talking about. There we go, box of achievements. So can I add the Flashpoint to it? I can't. They've not added that. I think they will do that at some point, add the new Flashpoint things. Shall we have a look at what you can buy from the vendor? An Imperial Flashpoint token redeemable. Let's have a look. From these new Flashpoints, they're different to the PvP, normal PvP tokens, I think, as an incentive for people to try the new Flashpoints. So let's find the blog post and find out where they are. Legends introducing Flashpoints. So on Dathomir, there we go. That was easy. So Rebel Desert Trooper is a Flashpoint vendor. I need the Imperial one. Waypoint 5, 2, 6, 3, or 1, 3, 4. That'll do. We could have a look at what's on the Rebel one. If we can look at him as an Imperial, I don't know if we can. 5, 3, 4, 8, minus 4, 1, 5, 5. Sorry, jumping back and forth between menus and windows. Here we go. Set name. Flashpoint Imp. And that is Flashpoint Rebel. Here he is. I could have guessed. He looks like the new Shore Troopers. So for the Imperial vendor, what can we get? Oh, for this thing. 800 Flashpoint tokens for the helmet, and I have 15. So that's the Shore Trooper armor. Tank Trooper. It's all the Rogue One gear. Looks good. Structure deed for a commando bunker. Does anyone know what that looks like? Talking about milk for 5 minutes straight, and there's such a thing as a milking squad. But I'm paying. Best lightsaber crafting. Polymer. Oh, okay. A blaster rifle. That looks great. Can it be reverse engineered by the crafter though to make it even better? Because 915 is not great. Oh, that looks good. It's like a Tron gun. Multi-painting forces under siege. An 8080 head. Wow. Can be combined. What does that mean? Can be combined with something else? Build an 8080 object. The head of an all-terrain armored transport damaged in a battle during the Galactic War. The main navigational computer inside the head still retains locations it has traveled to. Owner of this item can program locations into its memory bank, then use it from their home to travel to any of those stored locations as an instant travel vehicle. Visitors of their house can use it as well. This item is number 3 in a series of 4 Build an AT-AT house items. Combine this item with Build an AT-AT house items 1, 2, and 4 to create a deed for a house made from an AT-AT. Shit. Holy moly. That is amazing. Sleek airspeeder built by the Dessler. It is, what is it called? Vehicle deed Kuru 2 Exodrive airspeeder. But it's on the Imperial vendor, so I don't think it's a snow speeder. Similar to the airspeeder flown by the late bounty hunter Zam Wessel. Oh, wow. The forward mandibles of the Koro 2 intensely irradiate the air around them, inducing ionization. Paired electrodes, blah, 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 blah. So I think it's going to look a little bit like Zam Wessel's speeder. I remember buying her. I bought her in the run-up to the Attack of the Clones. I got her speeder and Zam Wessel. 3-minute agility combat buff. Wow. Plus 200 to constitution, stamina, precision, agility. Cooldown time is 1 hour. This item may only be claimed once per character. That's 10,000 Imperial Flashpoint tokens. Man, there's some cool stuff on here. Fortified commando bunker that reeks of battle. This structure consumes 2 lots and may only be claimed once per character. So some new structures, new items and stuff. That's amazing. It's part of the loot card system for TCG. Cool. Thanks, Misa Moose. For a base extraction rate, that sounds about right. 44. That's a good one. I don't think there's a huge difference once you get up to like 40s between the different ones. I think it can go up to something like 47, but I'm not going to sell anything to you now because I'm a dirty Imperial. I need to go and unlock the shuttle with this character. How does that work? Hello and welcome to Aurelia. What do I do? Just come and talk to me. Yeah, I will do. I want to go... How much? I want to go to Mos Eisley. Polymer, no, it's chemical. Chemicals. Still need to get a pauldron. The Imperial agent begins. I'm one of you. Why are you conducting a search on me? Goodness sake, I'm here. Yeah, I know I'm clean. And even if I weren't clean, I've got special permission from the Emperor himself. Look, he signed this himself. How much is one of those sand trooper pauldrons on the bazaar, I wonder? I want to look like a sand trooper. I want to get a backpack that looks like, so I can look like a sand trooper. I like the backpack I've got though. This one, what is it? Elixir Kronbing Textile Survival Backpack. It gives plus 20 to all of your basic stats, so that's a good one to wear. But we could get a backpack just for the sake of looking like a sand trooper. It'd be called something as simple as sand trooper. Sand trooper backpack. It's 10 million. It's expensive. What is the pauldron called? Pauldron. Shoulder pad. I think you get it from PvP. Which vendor is it on? Something to aim for, that's all. So factions, I mean, I haven't done anything really. I'm a private. I haven't got any faction points really. I've only got 200 Imperial points. Let's head to Bestine and check out the vendors. Check out the vendors and see what I've got to aim for that could be a little target for me. because I like the idea of exploring this new character a bit more. Nap is pretty much kind of where I want him to be now. So having another one to do some PvP, do some Imperial stuff, dress up as a Stormtrooper, that'd be fun for RP. And just get gear together and stuff. So I've already got my due back. So once I've got the backpack and the pauldron, I can RP a Stormtrooper, a Sand Trooper. I did want to call one of my characters TK421 or something like that, but you can't quite do it. The naming conventions don't quite allow it. So look, there's a battle about to happen here. People are gathered, ready. Ah, and that's a good thing about being a medic. You can just buff yourself anytime. Impromptu buffing. Captain Jasha. Have you got things? I'm looking to help the Empire. You can help hunting banthas, find terrorists, infiltrate the Valarian depot. So he gives, I think he gives something slightly different to the main vendor. Some supplies, private supplies. Not very much I can get. Monetary donation? What do I get? Besides the gratitude of the Emperor, you receive the official title Patron of the Empire. Where? How much do I need to donate? 1 million? Get lost. Get out of here. Get out of here. Pockets, but I choose. Some jobs available that don't require security clearance. Look at this list. I could do that. I could do some PvP another time. Body armor. Oh, is it part of the chest plate? I like loads of the Imperial armor. I can't decide which is my favorite. Who's that? Kondo. Fellow medic. I'm not even. I don't have an entertainer buff. It's part of the chess piece, is it? Comes with the Lieutenant Colonel GCW reward armor. Okay. Armor. Is it Sand Trooper? Usually you can buy it if, but I don't know if it's tradable. Maybe not. Maybe it's something I need to work on. Body armor, there you go. There's plenty of the basic ones. Maybe you can't do it. Oh my goodness. We're being attacked. Do we have many guys around here? I don't know. I think by the time I get back to my house and back here, the main fight's going to be over anyway. Probably do that another time. Yeah, I think it was good though to see those characters just relaxing and doing like what do stormtroopers do when they're just chilling. I like the fact they make you hate the bad guys as well. It's like, assholes, leave them alone. I just need flipping basic faction at the minute. I don't want to fly through here on my speeder because it's going to get shot. Let's sneak around the back. Oi, you! Let's try that stasis thing. Stasis self. "10 seconds. I'm in a cube. I'm in a bloody cube. Fizzing cube. Aha, you see? Couldn't attack me then, could you? And then I've got that one I can do on others. Can I do it on that Cobner? No. Freak him out. Ah, shit, I'm in a box. Can't get out. Living in a box. Yeah, it's nice to run around just shooting instead of waving a glow stick about for a change. And I think I'm gonna leave this guy, Rebel Imperial combatant, because I feel like maybe doing some space stuff as well with him. The thing is, I did so much Rebel stuff in the live game that, and I did when I first started with Deck, was doing the same thing on here. So just doing Imperial is just, I mean, it's just a skin, isn't it? Unless you role play it, but it just mixes things up, makes it interesting again if you're used to, you know, X-Wings and stuff. Having a TIE fighter for a change, or a TIE bomber. That'd be good. Ah! My speeder's going to get blown up. all my life. There you go. I'm home. But sometimes when I come home with deck and I'm a combatant, I can't go in my house. So I don't know why that's not happening with this guy. Oh, blimey, it's hot. Look, there you go. So because I'm combatant, I can't go inside. But I don't think I do need to go inside because I need my buffs. I need my buffs. So I've got to go to Bestine and run past that pitched battle that is going on and go on leave. Black Spec Ops armor. Just need to rank Lieutenant Colonel. Customizable. Oh, thank you, Pete. That's a nice goal for me to aim for. Just rank up in basic faction stuff and I can get that gear. Cooldown timer after combat twisted. Thank you. Thank you. That's what it is. So I need to just stay out of combat. In order to go inside. So does it persist through logging out? Can I log out and then like when I log back in I'll be able to go in the house? Because I don't want to have to go on leave every time I end a session as an Imperial. Living in a box. Living in a cardboard box. I've got a speeder that looks like a cardboard box as well. Okay, well we'll it's a little bit annoying doing that, so I will basically stops PvP running in. Just keep knocking on the door. Go back to that shuttle port that's near my house. That one. I'm going to get jumped by that stormtrooper that's near the shuttle port. But if I just sit down outside my house and then wait. Does anyone know how long the timer is? Oh yeah, right next to you. I'm not going to attack you. See if it gives me a grace period now. Homeward bound. Just log in, snot, see if I've sold anything. It's one of my favourite things to do. I like getting items, I like doing quests, I like fighting, and apparently PvP is quite fun, but what I like best is putting things on my vendor and selling them. Get a little notification, you've sold something. Cool. Let's try knocking again. Let me in. Ah. Oh, pop down there. Knock, knock. Let me in. Hello. Stump. Let me in. This is not bloody fair. I've been fighting all day. fighting for the righteousness of the Empire, and you won't even let me in. Alright, screw you guys. Screw you guys. That was good fun. I like that. A little bit of explorational stuff with medic and PvP. Bit different. Nobody's home. What have we got? What have we sold? Anything? Oh, we sold some Paolian cake. That's all. We're helping the crafters of the galaxy get somewhere. Alright guys, thanks for joining me. I'm going to try and do some more this week, so hopefully I'll see you again soon. Where am I going? Just see what I've got here. Some strength bits. I need more junk loot is the main thing, and the styptic powder. I need to research. I've got one styptic powder left, which gives you luck. So I need to figure out how to make that the advanced styptic. I'll make a note of that actually. Styptic powder. Styptic. Figure out! Exclamation mark. Something I can do in another stream probably. Alright, I'll see you later guys. Have fun playing the game. Have a good day. If you're isolating, stay positive and whatnot, and I'll see you soon. Bye, 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 bye.